Archbishop Desmond Tutu meeting with Prince Harry during his visit to South Africa. In fact, let's take you straight to Cape Town. That's where our anchor Andrew Barnes is standing by. Andrew, firstly, just tell us about what this honorary award is about.
Good morning to you. Yes, well, created back in 1917 by George V. This honour of the Companion of Honour was created specifically for members of the Commonwealth. The award is being given in recognition of the Archer's contribution to religion and indeed to politics, two factors of society that I think we'll all agree Desmond Tutu has committed his life to bringing together. He's in good company. A number of luminaries that also are orders of this nature, Judi Dench, Maggie Smith, former British Prime Minister John Major, the actor Ian McKellen of Lord of the Rings fame, a host of people for a host of reasons being given this. It's a fairly junior honour as far as the British orders system is concerned. In fact, as you probably saw a little bit earlier, there was a bit of joking between Desmond Tutu and Prince Harry about just how significant this order was. The Archer was very quick to point out this wasn't a knighthood. He wouldn't be walking around being called Sir Desmond Tutu. And then Prince Harry joked that he could really make of it what he wanted to do, but I think realised he was bordering on perhaps dissing the order, which is granted by his grandmother, the Queen. So he kind of pedalled back and left it. But certainly a very significant honour. These things are not dished out every day. And as I said, the Archer is now in very good company, being recognised in this way, essentially by the Crown and the British government.
Andrew, what else has the Arch had to say about the Prince's visit and their plans, of course, with the foundation for the rest of the day?
Well, very cordial between the two of them. It's not their first meeting. These two gentlemen met in Westminster Abbey, actually, in March 2014 for that Thanksgiving service for the life of Nelson Mandela. Archbishop Desmond Tutu was one of the guests of honour. In fact, he gave one of the sermons at that service. So these two have met before. Certainly, sort of a meeting of old friends, we got the sense today. As you know, Archbishop Tutu, very jovial figure, full of laughs and giggles, as we saw there as he was formally confirming the order. We were kept out of the meeting between the two. It happened inside the Legacy Foundation here around their boardroom table. A lot of the staff were involved, but the media were asked politely to leave. So it happened behind closed doors. We just got the pleasantries, really, as the two of them were introduced to each other again when he arrived just after 9 this morning. And then we could hear the claps and whistles and ululation from out here when the Arch decided to put the honour on, as is customary, and then thought he'd address the media with that hanging around his neck. So a very jovial session kicking off a very busy day for the Prince here in Cape Town. He's off now to Ottery, just outside Cape Town, for an event there, and then later this afternoon he's in Khayelitsha. All we can really say at the moment is that it's to do with children in need and sports. He's visiting a number of programs, again on behalf of the Queen and the British government. This program has been drawn up by the British Foreign Office. He's had very little input in the events he's going to be attending. But obviously part of this trip is for the Sentebale charity that heads up in Lesotho. And as we know, he had some trouble staying on his horse on Saturday in Paarl. And that was a fundraising event for that very charity. So he's been able to blend his needs as far as this trip is concerned, using his star power to raise funds for his charity that he founded in connection with the Crown Prince of Lesotho. And yes, the rest of the engagements on behalf of the British government. So a full day for him in Cape Town today. He jets off to Durban tomorrow morning.
All right, Andrew, thank you for that comprehensive update. For now, he's our anchor out in Cape Town. Of course, he's tracking that visit by Prince Harry there for us this morning.